morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020, and these are our reading lessons for today. Our focus is going to be on story elements and summaries. Our standard is RL 3.2, recounting stories, including fables, folktales, and myths, determining the central message, lesson, or moral. Here's our vocabulary warm-up. So what I would like for you to do is read the two and then determine the underlined word using the context clues. You can write this in your notebook or you can put it on a paper and send it via Class Dojo to your portfolio. So pause this video right now to complete the next two activities. Here's our activating strategy for today. Please click on the YouTube video below. This will also be placed in the slideshow and on the right-hand side of your PowerSchool page for today. When we look at story elements, we have to look at a couple of different things. The first thing we need to look at is the setting. Where did the story take place? And then there's always going to be a problem, especially in a fable or a lesson or a moral. And that is the conflict of the story. And then there's usually a solution, which how is the problem solved or fixed? We also need to talk about the main characters, who they are and what they're mostly about. And through that, we go through the beginning, the middle, and the end to find these story elements. This is our guided practice section. We're going to practice some things together, and then you're going to do an independent practice activity at the end. All right, so which story element is being described? So what I would like for you to do is read the two task cards and then decide what story element is the passage going to be about. Is it about the setting, the problem, or the solution? Choose your answer, and then you can upload this via Class Dojo or on a piece of notebook paper. So after you've done that, you may come back and check your answers. So for the first one, I have, whoops, hold on a second, get it back. Okay, so for the first one, I have setting, and I can see that it talks about there's being trees, shadows, puddles. So that kind of shows me that that is the setting or where the story took place. And the next one, solution. So there's a problem here, and then he gets the problem solved. So that would be the solution, would be the structure of that story. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for this one. You're going to choose one of those and then come back and check your answer as you finish. So you have a character, and then you have a problem. Okay, for our next one, what we're going to do is we have a story that we're going to read. After we read the story, I'm going to underline some things that you are doing. So it says that he admired the size of his horns, but felt angry with himself. So I'm going to put that down as detail 1. He was angry with himself for having skinny and weak feet. So he admires horns like himself, but dislikes other people's feet. So those are details that are going to help me determine the text structure and summarize this story. So the deer immediately began to run faster and faster. However, he suddenly entered the woods and became entangled. So there's our problem. So the deer runs into danger. So that'll be our key detail number 2. He entangled them quickly and came up and he caught him. The deer's horns became entangled. So there we have another evidence or key detail. So then the lion caught him. So we have a resolution to our problem, and he saved him despite all of the other things going on. The deer realized that his feet would have saved him. So all of these details help me summarize the story and give all of the information that I need. So here's your independent practice. You are going to read Bundle of Sticks, and then you are going to draw and complete the flow map on your piece of paper, notebook paper, or via your Google Drive, and you can send that to me during Class Dojo. Remember that you need to do at least 10 to 15 minutes of iStation reading to get your 45 minutes completed for the week. Have a great day.